little Ted Lasso punk to get you going here. I have returned. I'd like to thank the gents at Mint Memorabilia in Lake Zurich, Illinois, off of Route 12, over by the Wally World there. A decent store, good selection. It's that time again. But before we do, product placement. And as you can see, it is a Sprite with cherry, going healthy. And just in case, we got a little bit of meat to work on protein stacking if we need. And let's get to some shit here. All right, already see some good stuff. Okay. Junior, damn it. Justin Verlander. Junior Caminero. And per norm, I'm not looking to see if there's any sort of numbering on these. Bob Gibson. I got this girl already, Leslie Arfin. This is Michael McGreevy. Luis Angel Acuna, I had him last time, and I did the Hakuna Matata. Agustin Ramirez. I had this guy before a couple times. Connor Norby. Again, he just looks like he's excited to be back on the show. This is a different one I haven't had. Craig Biggio. He was a pretty big rookie when I was collecting back in the 90s. What do we got here? Mookie Betts. Probably going to kill this. Yoshinobu Yamamoto. We got a Chromium Zach Rischel Refractor. Okay, I'm going to set that to the side. What do we got for some minis here? We got a Juan Soto, and that's the sketch card. Nice. Cade Horton. Don't know who he is. Number 2. So I decided to celebrate President's Day by getting out of the house and dropping some dead presidents on a couple packs of cards here. So, all right, we got some cool stuff already showing. All right, let's start up on number 2 here. Edgar Quero. Ooh, Ernie Banks, not bad. Bryce Harper, I think I had him before. Spencer Steer. Jose Ramirez. I think I got this guy in a chromium or something. Roki Sasaki. I got her before. Emma Roberts. Julia Roberts, I think, niece. O'Neill Cruz. And ironically enough, I had a nice cruise out to the card store because it is like 60 degrees out here and sunny, and the windows were down. The music was up to concert level, the adhering to law, right? Harmon, dude, this name's fucking intense. Harmon Killebrew. Fuck. All right, who we got here? We got David Ortiz and a Steve Carlton Wicked Curves. Let's see what we got for some minis here. I had this guy, Chase Metaroth, whatever his name is. But we got a black border, Edgar Quero. I think I just had him too. Okay. But we do have Brandon Coleman, a refractor. He's a singer, guitar, and keys. Yes, you've guessed it. Product placement time, Sprite. With the cherry flavor in it, so it's healthy. Also got these, I don't know if they're any good, but they're blue raspberry, so beaver taint. All right, let's take this last fat pack out. That's an interesting back. All right, so I'm going to show you this. This is how the back of this looks. That's not normal. So we're going to see what else we got in here. It could be cool. Alec Bohm. Jarren Duran. If I had two of them, it'd be Duran. Xander Bogaerts, got him before. Kenan Thompson, yet again, still a funny motherfucker. I got this guy, Snell. Got her before. Taylor Rooks. Who was this guy? We got Tyler Locklear. All right. We got Steve Carlton. Juan Soto. Oh. You know that these cards are kind of in high demand. As I mentioned, I showed you the back of this. Security protected. All right. Goose Gossage, talk to me, Goose. What we got here? Jose Altuve. Felix Hernandez. Let's see what we got for these minis. All right, we got Giancarlo Stanton. No idea. And then this is Skylar Aston, who's an actor. Whatever. Those are my fat packs. I think it's time for a blaster box. And as mentioned, I got these today from Mint Memorabilia in Lake Zurich. And again, some real good selection. Nice minty green bag. Oh my garbage. All right. Ready to blaster box with me? Let's do this. All right. Now, before I go any further, I'd like to say, hey, baseball card gods, can you hook a motherfucker up right now? We got 16 packs here to go through. Give me something. Maybe a rip card. Autograph would be nice. Just saying, man. Got this guy, Seth Meyers. I got a refractor of him. All right. This is Willy Adames. Greg Barnett. Joe Carter. Remember him playing when I was coming up. Or growing up, I should say. Refractor Julio Rodriguez. And then we got a Ty Cobb mini. Allen and Ginter vintage back. Not bad. To contact customer service, it's got an email address. I'm going to yell at them for not letting me have a rip card or an autograph. I'm going to give them some shit. All right, let's see what we got here. Corbin Burns. Felix Furman's name still sounds like a comic book name. Stephen Kwan. Don Larson. And we got a black border, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. I got this guy's regular card the other day. And I remember talking about his name, Vladimir sounding Russian or Baltic states, Guerrero sounding Latino, and he's an African-American dude. Like some crazy, like, mixed culture going on here. Good for you, pal. Jim Palmer. All right. Next pack. Seen some nice stuff already. Cody Bellinger. John Rawitch. They make creams for that, pal. Junior Campanetto. Matt Holliday. Another Emma Roberts. We got a gold border mini. And another refractor for Mr. Hank Aaron. Not bad. It's actually been the third pack from this box. Not a bad box. Chad Gilbert. Why do I recognize this guy's name? Newfound Glory, that's why. I've seen them live. All right, we got Mr. Lewis Robert Jr. Got a artifact card of his. Prior pack. Justin Verlander. Mr. Cy Young, big name. We got a mini Cardinal. Illinois State Bird, nice. And a Pedro Martinez, Wicked Curves. Zach Wheeler. Corbin Carroll, again, another comic book name. Parents, you don't have to do a name that starts the same first letter as the last name. It's like some Stan Lee shit. Buster Posey. We got Orelvis Martinez. I probably killed the first name there. A mini Reggie Jackson. And what do we got here? World Series Juan Soto. Let's take a minute, get some organization going here. Back to packs. Joe Morgan. Another Juan Soto, but not the other one they had. All right, come on. David Ortiz. Tim Raines, remember his name. Caden Dana, whoever that is, vintage Ginterback. And then we got Clayton Kershaw. That's Wicked Curves. We're coming up to the end of this pack here. We got two more for this blaster box. I see one already that I'm happy to get. Ozzie Albies. Aaron Judge. I just got this guy a little bit ago. Steve Carlton. Wade Boggs. Remember him. And we got this guy before. Harmon Killebrew. Again, what a name. Like, man. And the mighty Mark McGwire. We're going to set him off to the side. Good thing it's not a fall far from my desk to the floor. Dropping crap like crazy. All right, last pack for this blaster box. Brooks Lee. Tyler Locklear. Robert Hassel III. Robin Yount, remember his name. Another mini, we got Tom Marshall, who's a musician. I got his normal card before. Wicked Curve, Bob Gibson. It's time in the video at this point, 15-minute and a half mark. product placement. It's good. All right, we got 8 more packs. Let's see if the baseball card gods are merciful to me today and like me. All right. Joey, I'm going to kill it. Mackenzie Gore, I think he invented the internet. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Got this guy before, Garrett Crochet or Crotchet. It's probably Crotchet. He probably hates his last name too. KGJ, Ken Griffey Jr. I'm going to set them off to the side. And I got a Hammerhead. Okay, it's the way it looks. It's a Hammerhead Shark. That's cool. I dig it. And then what we got? Bruce Sutter. Let's see one I've already gotten again. Jeez. Tyler Fitzgerald. So this is probably like my 4th or 5th. Connor Norby. They're pushing this guy hard, man. Again, he just looks happy to be on the show. I could be happy getting no more of him. Adele Amador. You mean we're smoking Labrador? I wonder what Great Dane tastes like. Bill Mazeroski. Yeehaw. What we got here? Who is this? Rod Carew, Black Border Mini. Nice. And another Goose Gossage. Talk to me, Goose. We've got a Corey Seager. Abner Powell. Old as fuck looking. Probably an old player. Thurman Munson. Mark. Gonna kill it. We got Kobe Mayo. Vintage Gingerback. And then we got a... what the fuck's this guy's name? Jackson Jobe. Again. Comic book name. Parents, you don't have to do that. Fucking dumb. It's like Stan Lee 101. Alright. Bobby Witt Jr. I know the name for some reason. Don't care enough to look him up though. Augustin Ramirez. Pete Alonso. Why would they do this to me? Fucking why? It's too easy. Gaylord Perry. Next. Ozzie Smith Mini. Ozzie was always cool. And Steve Carlton. 4 more to go. At this point, cross your fingers. I'm going to cross my fingers, cross my toes. Dylan Cruz. Bryce Terrain. Got this Luis Angel Acuna again. Hey, there we go. Ryan Sandberg, we'll put him aside. Oh, Gold Border Mini Ty Cobb. What we got here? World Series David Ortiz. All right. I'm going to kill his name. Sam. Blah. Jeremy Pena. Oh. Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Wong. Johnny Bench. There's a name I remember. We got Rhett Lauder sketch card, mini. Stepfather's going to be happy again. Another Tom Seaver. We're set them off to the side. Yeah, like 3 of them now. These packs don't want to open, and the plastic wants to stick to me because it's a dick. Seriously? My God. All right, we got Tomoyuki Sugano. What is this guy? Kevin Alcantara. And this is a musician, Tom May. No idea. Chan Ho Park. Again, middle name is Ho. This guy is a Ho. Mookie Betts, Refractor Mini. Sweet. And then Alec Boehm. All right, guys. Here's the point in the video where we are going to cross fingers and toes. If you haven't already, I'm opening the last pack. All right. Ben Rice. Not to be confused with Uncle Ben's rice, which is tasty. But could like 30 billion Chinese people be wrong? So. Jazz Chisholm Jr. I don't know what's worse. Names where people have their first and last name start with the same letter, or calling someone Jazz and he's a junior. So there's 2 asshole groups of parents that are calling their kid this. It's pretty sad. Kind of mean. Chase Meteroth. All right. Willie McCovey. All right. Andy Petite, vintage Ginterback. Then Wicked Curves, Barry Zito. I still insist that his name sounds like some sort of an Italian dish, and now I want pasta. None of the good stuff today, aside from what I've already shown. It's all good. But enjoy the evening. Take care of each other and yourselves.